Alright guys, welcome back, and I think you know what time it is based on last week's video. We are going to be getting this KA into the engine bay. I'm going to try not to talk too much because I know last video was a little slow moving, a lot of talking, not so much action. This one's going to be the opposite, so let's get started. A couple of steps that I maybe skipped over and didn't film was, first off, the steering rack bushings I replaced with energy suspension poly bushings. I bolted up I put in a new rear main seal because I noticed the old one looked a little leaky, so I thought, why not, since it's there. Put in a new rear main seal, bolted up the transmission and the clutch and everything, and now we're going to drop it in the engine bay. So I'm going to open up the garage door. Hopefully we have enough space in here, and yeah, let's get this motor in. So I'm going to throw you guys on the tripod, and we are going to get started. So after a lot of struggling, as you guys could see, the motor is now in the engine bay. I've got the motor mounts bolted up. I've got the trans mounts bolted up. I think next what I'm going to do is try and get the drive shaft all bolted up, make sure that that lines up okay. I bought some new hardware for it, so I want to make sure it fits. And I kind of fucked up. I messed up because when I was taking the shifter out, I dropped some of the springs. And, well, I dropped the springs, grabbed one, I can't find the other one. So, I don't know if it's in the snow out here somewhere. I don't know if it's somewhere lost in all this junk in my garage, but I'm going to try and find that. Oh, it's bright out. I really hope I can find it because it's a B&M short shifter. I don't know if you can just get another spring for it or if stock transmissions have it. So, that's kind of a pain in the ass, but we'll worry about that when we get there. I just don't want shit to get moved around too much, and then it just gets like tucked away even more, buried even more. So, yeah, I'm gonna get under the car, do the drive shaft, and see if that works out well. So, yeah, follow along. I'm gonna put you guys back on the tripod, and let's get to it. Alright boys, I found the other spring while I was cleaning up. Thank God. I'm going to throw the shifter in. I don't know which way it goes in. I cannot remember. So, fingers crossed I'm doing it right. I'm going to try and shift it out of gear. That looks pretty far forward. That looks, I don't know boys, forward or backwards? Not this way for show. Alright, that's what we're going with. This is not gonna be easy. This really is not gonna be easy. This rubber boot can fuck off. Perfect. Put the springs in there and hope they don't fall out. Okay, maybe it's easier than I made it sound. I'm still shook that I have the engine in the car. Okay, I guess I kept it NA. That sped up the process a bit, but financially it was a smarter move. And I think I'll be a lot happier this summer just actually being able to drive something instead of sitting in my garage wishing I had a cool car to drive. So that's the goal here. I think a lot of people get caught up in builds, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I'm the type of guy who likes to drive, and I like to get content for you guys of us driving, cruising, having fun, and that's what I'm going to do with this car. So that is Boom, done. This ugly ass boot can go back on. I feel like there's supposed to be something that, I don't know how this thing works, but let's go like that. Yes, there we go. That's there. That can come down. It's in neutral. Big, nasty, dirty boot, but that's okay. Because you'll never see that. So, just like that, the shifter is in, boys. One more step complete. This wire, these gauges. Alright boys, the temperature's dropping. I got the drive shaft bolted up. The engine is in, and I think, yeah, the radiator's mounted, but I'm still missing the upper tabs, so I'm going to look for those hopefully this weekend. And I have the hoses in, I just need clamps. So, and a rad cap. I didn't go aftermarket rad because my motor's stock, and I'm trying to keep it kind of cheap. So I ordered that on Amazon. It was pretty budget friendly, so I just threw it in. I know it's going to be fine for the stock KA until I boost it, and then I'll think about getting a better rad. So right now I am, where did I put it? I modified the power steering bracket because of the tubs. This side that kind of wraps around the strut tower, it's not needed anymore, so I'm just gonna have the two mounting points. Should work fine. But yeah, I'm gonna mount this, and then I think that might be it for tonight. Alright, engine's in, accessories are kind of bolted in. I'm waiting for some extra pieces and I need some extra hardware, so this is probably the total amount of progress we're going to make today, which is pretty good, I would say, considering the engine's in. So we're going to have a couple of Ronies now, and I'm going to warm up because I'm freezing. I've been out here for, I want to say at least 4 hours, I don't know. At first I was sweating my balls off because of the motor, but because once that was in, it's not as much of a physical struggle to get everything else, so that's a little chilly now, but I'm going to end the video here. I think I'll be doing more this weekend, so this isn't actually the end of the video, but we'll see you guys in the next clips, probably tomorrow or something.